1960, Nigeria became fully responsible for its own economic growth. Being the most populous nation in Africa, even as far back as the 1960s, Nigeria made up 15% of Africa's population, showing great economic promise. However, this promise never materialized, and today the World Bank has projected that Nigeria's poverty rate could soar to 56% by 2027. The naira was first introduced January 1st, 1973, replacing the Nigerian pound at a rate of £1 to 2 naira. Fast forward to 1986, Nigeria, facing economic challenges and declining oil prices, adopted a currency devaluation policy influenced by the World Bank. Another policy shift by the federal government in 2023 led to the float of the naira, resulting in the currency losing almost 40% of its value within 2 months. And today, the naira currently trades around 1,500 to 1,600 naira to the dollar.
The naira was strong because we were trading, we had things we were taking to the market. And it is the goods that you bring to the market that gives your currency value. That's simply what was happening. We were the biggest producers of tin in the world. We were one of the biggest producers of palm. We were one of the biggest producers of cocoa. We were producing timber, and these were in shiploads. Okay, so as long as the market wants what it is you're producing, they're ready to negotiate in whatever currency you bring.
The oil boom of the 1970s led to vast wealth and even the famous Udoji Award to workers. Then came to the 1980s and a significant decline in crude oil prices and production, severely impacting Nigeria's well-being. The commercial and social lockdown Nigeria witnessed in 2020 as a result of the COVID-19 pandemic didn't help matters, but further made things difficult. In 2023, the World Bank estimated that around 104 million people in Nigeria were living below the poverty line. By 2024, another report indicated that the figure had risen to 129 million now living in poverty.
I do different kind of job before, but now the economy is not well functioning like that, so I just have to return back to my transport work.
Now they are alive, they save so because like I said, things on the outside, even to get houses in Lagos especially, it's very, very difficult. So people are just struggling out there. It's a lot. It's very bad.
The economy is not smiling. I'm actually an entrepreneur and it's not smiling at all. When I mean it's not smiling, I mean it's not smiling. You can't, your investment, you can't get returns for it. So of what use?
As a result of the poor state of the Nigerian economy, Nigerians are leaving in droves in a movement termed as the Japa syndrome, resulting in the loss of valuable human capital resources. According to data from the National Bureau of Statistics, Nigeria has lost about $10 billion annually to this brain drain.
What we are saying is some persons are also leaving this short because their security in terms of financial security and otherwise is not guaranteed. And for each talent that leaves this nation, it puts a gap. Before now, in the 60s, 70s, and 80s, even sometime in the early 90s, we had doctors who are Indians, school teachers who are Indians. Indians were in our schools. Now we are going to them.
Revitalizing Nigeria's economy requires a multifaceted approach, emphasizing diversification beyond oil, enhancing governance, and prioritizing investments in human capital and infrastructure development. Often credited to Nigeria's first president, Nnamdi Azikiwe, the saying, "When Nigeria wakes up, so will the rest of Africa," underscores the nation's immense potential and its critical role on the continent. Today, this belief remains widely held, reflecting Nigeria's position as the giant of Africa, as well as its significant economic and political influence. Nigeria's progress and stability is seen as pivotal drivers for the overall development of Africa. Reporting for News Central Lagos, I am Chamun Dabeng.